Going on, you guys? Back here with that next video. This time we got the Green Bay Packers. This way, coming back into our home this time, destroying us. I think they beat us by like 20 in Green Bay earlier this season. I believe that was, what was that, week 2? I think we played the Bears and Packers back-to-back there to start the season off, so, yeah, they definitely got us. Hopefully we have a better showing this time. Funny thing is, we just played the Bears this last week, and it looks like we're doing a, to double up on both these teams like different times in the season. We were able to manage to get that win against the Bears last week. Honestly, I was very surprised by a lot of things I saw. The defense, I mean, they did give up a lot of things in the first half there. We've got a lot of guys out in the secondary right now, missing a couple pieces on offense. So I was surprised by our defense, especially in the second half. They started to pick it up a little bit. They were giving up a lot of stuff. Yards, points, I mean, that was to be expected because we have a lot of guys missing. I mean, who doesn't have people missing this time of the year? I mean, injuries are part of the game, so, yeah, I expected the Bears to put up some points, but, the defense really showed up in the second half and, kind of held them down a little bit. Only held them to one touchdown there in the second half, so that was definitely a plus in the second half, and offensively, a little bit slow start there. Didn't really start fast, but the Lions really put up some decent points. Got up in upper 30s, mid 30s, about 34 points is close to mid 30s, and the yardage was there. The run game was so. I mean, it was adequate. Probably could do a little bit more there because Stafford throwing for 400 yards. That's not something you want him to have to do every week to be able to pull out a win. So hopefully we can get a little bit more out of the run game this week and going forward. Like I said, I don't expect this team to make the playoffs this year. I think they're a little bit behind on the AWOL here. They'd have to win out and hopefully have some other things happen. I don't see that happening right here with this team, especially with the schedule we've got going. But as far as this game is concerned, got the Packers coming in Detroit. It's definitely a tough matchup for us, especially with our guys missing in the secondary. And you got Aaron Rodgers, and the way they're playing on offense, it's definitely going to be a tough test for this Lions defense. And on the flip side, offensively, I feel like our offense against their defense, definitely a matchup. I feel like the Packers have played us pretty decently, especially that that week 2 showdown they had against us. They really just nailed us. They got that pick 6 off of Stafford. I think they did a really well job against our run game as well, and we had all our guys back then at running back, like with Kerryon Johnson, AP, and Swift. Everyone was in the lineup, and offensively, we just really couldn't get much going. We ended up with 21 points. I believe the score was 21-41 in favor of the Packers, obviously. Yeah, they really did what they needed, especially early on. They just did what they needed. We got down so early, and it just was a rough show from there, so we definitely can't get down early. Well, by getting down, I mean after that. I believe it was in the second quarter because we were up 14-3 at one point, so we were up for a little bit there. But once Green Bay got on us, I mean, it just snowballed from there, and then from there we just weren't able to recover. So with this game, we definitely don't want that to happen again. So just like getting a run game, not trying to throw the ball too much, I think needs to be the game plan here. And Green Bay, Sean, they can be had if you can run the football, but like I said, with the Lions' run game, it's been really inconsistent. You don't know what you're going to get, so I'm not sure how much faith I have in the run game here. It might have to be, if we're going to win this game, it's going to have to be through Stafford's arm, unfortunately, which I wish we could have more of a balanced attack. I'm just not sure if we're going to be able to do that here. We haven't shown, to be that team that's going to dominate at the line of scrimmage, especially from our offensive line running the football against teams on a consistent basis. And like I said, Green Bay, they're definitely going to be able to get their points here. They're going to be able to get their yardage. Aaron Rodgers is definitely going to be able to... There's going to be plenty of plays to be made, especially with some of our guys missing in the secondary right now. So for the Lions to win this game, I think the key is not really going to be through defense. I mean, you can make some opportunistic plays and maybe get a turnover, maybe off of a fumble or something like that. But the Lions need to, if they're going to have a chance to win this game, they've got to be able to run the football. I just do not see the Lions beating the Packers in a shootout here. I just feel like the Packers have got more going for them and less injuries, and it's just going to be a uphill battle if we have to be in the throwout with Aaron Rodgers, and that's not going to work in our favor. It never does. So as far as how I see this game going, I do expect the Packers to win this game. I don't believe it will be a blowout like the first showing, especially being in Detroit. Even without the fan crowd there, I still think we'll do a little bit better on our home turf. I expect the Packers to win probably by a score of maybe beat us by like 10, 13, and no more than that. But I do expect the Packers to win this game. They are playing some really good football right now. I mean, the Lions, I'm not saying they don't have a chance here, but I do favor the Packers. I just like what I'm seeing from them overall, and they are definitely... They're one of the better teams in the NFC right now and definitely can make a push as far as going into the playoffs. They're definitely a top 5 team, top 3, somewhere in there. But we'll see how the game goes. Let me know your thoughts, Lions fans, Packers fans alike. What do you like seeing from each of the teams? What do you see in this matchup? What do you think the key matchups are from a defensive standpoint, skills position, offensive line, D-line? What do you guys expect to see? I think it's going to be a big thing for both O-lines, to be able to hold up against the pass rush on each side. So we'll see how that goes, and we'll see you guys next weekend. Go Lions, and let me know your thoughts, guys.